Hello guys, and today we're taking a look at the Pioneer DDJ-WeGO 3, a really compact MIDI controller perfect for the beginner mobile DJ. And we're going to start this review by turning off the lights. This guy here is a MIDI controller, and basically what it does is gives you physical knobs, buttons and faders to control your DJ software on your computer, and in this case, even your iPad. The WeGO 3 has a very solid build quality. The front panel of the controller is metal, and all the buttons and faders feel well made and very nice to use. All the buttons are also backlit, making this controller easy to use in the dark. You can get the WeGO 3 in 3 different colours: black, white and red. Along the top we have a slot designed to hold your iPhone or iPad. We'll talk a bit more about that in just a minute. Taking a closer look at the layout, you have a standard DJ mixer in the centre with your channel faders, crossfader and 3-band EQ. Right in the middle is your cue controls. You have your headphone volume and buttons to select if you're listening to the left deck, the right deck or the master output. Above that is a browse dial to scroll through your tracks along with a load button for each deck. This means you can easily select songs without even having to touch your tablet or computer. I'm a big fan of the jog wheels on this controller. They have a very nice feel and include a ring of coloured LEDs giving you a nice visual representation of your music. Surrounding the jog wheel we have a load of buttons. Along the bottom we have our transport controls with play, pause and cue buttons, followed by a bank of 4 buttons, which you can alternate between acting as hot cues or as sampler buttons. Above the jog wheel we have several buttons to control the looping function, allowing you to set a loop and then either half or double the size. This can be used to create some really nice roll effects in your mixes. One of the areas this controller really shines is with effects. They're really simple and intuitive. Press 1, then use your jog wheel to manipulate the parameters of the effect. On the edge you have a sync button, which will automatically scan the BPM of the track and match the beats of the songs. Alternatively, you have a pitch fader above if you want to manually dial in your mix. Finally, the shift button, which opens up extra functionality to all the other buttons. You can delete hot cues, set manual loops, change which effects you want, and even use the jog wheel to quickly search through your track. On the back you'll find most of the connections. On the far right is a 1/4-inch jack input for a microphone, which has a level dial on the front of the controller. Then your phono connections for your master output. This is what you connect to your speakers. Followed by a Kensington lock, and then this rather strange connection, which actually allows you to plug in an iPad or an iPhone into the controller with an included cable. You have a standard USB connection if you want to use this controller with your laptop, and finally you have your power connection. This controller can be powered over USB from your computer, though if you want to use the controller with your iPhone or iPad, you'll need to plug in the external power transformer. On the left hand side of the controller is your headphones input, either 1/4-inch jack or 3.5mm. The WeGO 3 is ready to use right out the box, no messing around with external sound cards. Just plug in your speakers to the master output and plug in your headphones to the cue output and you're ready to go. Now one really unique thing about this controller is it doesn't just work with your DJ software on your laptop, but it also works with apps for your iPhone and iPad. Download the latest version of Algorithm DJ on your iPad or iPhone and you can use the WeGO 3 to mix all your music and even mix songs from Spotify. Alternatively, you can hook it up to your laptop and use your favourite DJ software with Serato, Traktor or Virtual DJ. This controller is perfect for someone who wants to learn how to DJ or taking up DJing as a hobby. This controller is simple, it's easy to use and it works with pretty much all the DJ software on the market. Now the only thing I don't understand about this controller is the price. Currently the DDJ-WeGO 3 costs around £250. But for £200 you can get the Pioneer DDJ-SB, a larger controller with bigger jog wheels and more features like filter controls. Admittedly, you don't get the nice iPad integration with the SB, and I haven't really had enough hands-on time to give it a fair comparison. If you're looking for a well-made portable MIDI controller that packs loads of features, the DDJ-WeGO 3 is the best thing on the market right now. So in summary, the WeGO 3 is nice, compact and portable. You can throw it into a bag and take it anywhere. It's got all the features you need to get started with DJing. It's got everything built in, you don't need to mess around with external sound cards. It's very well made and all the controls feel nice to use. And really, I just describe this controller as fun. While it may not pack all the gadgets and toys that the bigger MIDI controllers have, it's got everything you need to start DJing. It's just fun to get out this controller and start mixing your music. And if you want to find out more information about the WeGO 3, I'll include a link in the description down below. But that's it for this video. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching.